Welcome back to another car market video, and today we are going to be looking at the Audi RS3 market as suggested by you guys in this poll here. If you didn't vote already, make sure to subscribe on the community tab. I put out a poll on which car we should do a market video on next. As you can see, the RS3 won, but yeah, make sure you subscribe for that. So first of all, we're going to look at the Audi RS3 8P market. So these cars have dropped significantly. I remember around a year ago, you really couldn't pick one up for under the 20k mark. Now we've got one which is Cat N for just over 10k. We've got a non-categorized example for around 12. And you can see these cars have been dropped quite a bit. Generally, they seem to sit around. They were very rare in the UK. Not many made, especially with the options such as the wingback seats. They do become quite rare cars. But value-wise, they haven't really held too well, and they have still been dropping. As you can see, you can get a high mileage one for around 12 to 13k. A low mileage one is going to be difficult to find nowadays. However, you can probably pick one up for around the 17 to 18k mark. Personally, I think these cars are okay value-wise. However, I would spend the extra and go for the 8V. I mean, 16, 17 grand for a cleaner example. I'll take you guys over to the 8V and you'll see the price difference isn't that great. So I would personally recommend spending an extra sort of few £1,000 and either getting a Daza one. So as you can see, you can now buy a Daza RS3 for around 24. That's with higher miles. Or around 25 there. That's 38,000 miles. A Daza RS3 Black Friday sale with the Super Sport seats and the Glacier White paintwork as well. We can see we've got other examples here listed, just 54,000 miles on that one. That's also a nice example. You're getting the virtual cockpit, Alcantara steering wheel, and a number of options over the standard 8V. That one there is 26. I mean, a lot of these are really clean examples. That one's nice in Nada Grey, however, it is Cat N. That one there has got full service history and warranty on that one, and it's also the saloon variant as well. Personally, I think these, in my opinion, this is peak RS3. The Daza with that engine block specifically and the saloon for 25 grand around 6 months to a year ago. The cheapest you can get these cars for was about 30 to 35k. I remember they were holding out at 40 for quite a long time, but recently, since the release of the 8Y and 8.5, they have dropped quite a bit. And you can see, I definitely think you can get a top spec example for under 30k now, which previously 6 months, a year ago was unheard of because of the following these cars have and how much they hold their value usually. That one there, Nardo Grey, pan roof, DSG as well, not pan roof, sorry. But yeah, RS design pack, sports exhaust, very nice. That one there has a pan roof, 58,000 miles. That's probably more what I would say is a Bradford spec. But yeah, 26,550. Very good price considering what they were previously. I will also show you guys 8V and 8Y examples as well. But generally in the last year, I would say these cars have dropped about £10,000. But at 25, 26 grand, they are a good buy, especially in terms of the interior. I mean, good mix of physical buttons, touchscreen, Daza engine block, better sound, no OPF on these cars as well. So they sound great, very tunable, and also, I mean, these Super Sport seats, they went out of production. The pan roof, the way the steering wheel is flat bottomed and half Alcantara. I will show you guys on the AY. Those things are no longer an option. But yeah, let's take a look at the 8V pre-facelift market. So personally, I'd recommend going for a Daza over the pre-facelift just because the price difference at the moment seems to be pretty insignificant. So those came out from 2015. So as you can see, we have some examples listed at 18k. So 18k with higher miles compared to 25, 26. And the main difference here is the virtual cockpit. But even these, I would say they're good value as well. But it's just personally for me, I think the Daza interior brings it up to date. These cars feel a little bit more dated. But I think that one specifically at 18 grand with the wingback seats is a good value. Been dropped £1,000 as well. Then we're into categorized examples. That one's got 90, so I probably wouldn't go for that. As mentioned, if you can get an AV pre-facelift for around 19 to 18k, I think that's a good buy. But you are going to feel the difference on the interior. I wouldn't pay any more than sort of 20, 21, as I don't think it's worth the price difference when you can get a decently low miles Daza car for around 25 to 27. As you can see, some of these cars are similar miles, so 70, 80k, whereas those at 20, 25, 26 were about 40 to 60. But yeah, you can see even these cars have had a big drop. I'll show you an example listed quite a few months ago now. So as you can see, the cheapest Daz RS3 we saw was about 24,000. So if we go to the cheapest Daz RS3, so we're going to compare the drop in the last few months. So 2017, the cheapest one on the market is currently 23,991. I did a video a few months ago, and as you can see here, the cheapest was 25,390. So that's about a two grand drop, sorry, in the last few months. That video was in sort of September, August time. So you can see even since then they've been dropping. Next, what we're going to do, we're going to have a look at the 8Y RS3. So those cars can now be picked up for about £40,000. They listed at around 60 to 65. So in 1 to 2 years, they've lost around about £20,000. And you can see we've got 22 plates with low miles listed at close to 40k. Some of these are high spec as well. You can see that one there, carbon black with the carbon green paintwork, been dropped £900. 2 years probably lost. I would say list on that car would have been about 63, 65k. So you're looking at a sort of £18,000 drop after 2 years. For a car that's known to not drop much, I think these have started to drop a lot more, and they will drop further due to the 8Y.5 model year facelift. And as you can see, we've even got 2023 cars with 14,000 miles listed at 10 to 15k off list. What we'll do now is have a look at some 2023 and 2024 cars as usual. So as you can see here, we've got a 2023 car listed at 50,000. So again, 10 to 15k they've lost since new, and that one's in just 4,000 miles on a 24 plate as well. So some good discounts to be had on the 8Ys if you are buying one at the moment. However, in my opinion, they've still got a way to fall, so do be careful about picking one of those up. Next, what we're going to briefly do is have a quick look at the configurator to see the list price of these cars. So as you can see here on the configurator, the base price without any options is £60,100. That is on the road as well. And then with the carbon black, we are looking at just under 65k. RS3 Vorsprung is closer to 70k. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments. Personally, I think it's a little bit overpriced, especially when 1 year old, few thousand mile cars are now selling for 50. I don't think they're going to hold there for that long. But that concludes today's video. If you are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We will be doing a giveaway at 1,000 followers or subscribers, sorry. But also, if you haven't got me on Instagram and TikTok, make sure to follow over there for daily posts. So that's the Instagram and that is the TikTok. Make sure to follow over there, like, subscribe, comment and share. I will do another poll for the next video, so make sure to vote in that as well. And any questions, leave them down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one, and bye for now.